A historic Savannah home and museum is now on the market. WSAV's Joseph Leonard spent time today with the Savannah Historic Foundation. And Joseph, they say they are looking for a certain kind of person to buy this valuable property.
Yeah, they're looking for someone who will not only put the money into the project, but also put their love of history behind renovating the home. The Kiah House, built in 1913 in the historic Cuyler-Brownville neighborhood, has been sitting in probate for 2 decades. The home and its history ready for a new owner.
Virginia Kiah, even getting down to the nitty-gritty, she was a portrait artist. She did portraits for some of the most major civil rights movement individuals. So she's an important person in even national history.
In 1959, Virginia Kiah and her husband turned their home into a museum. It's one of the first museums started in Savannah by African Americans. Notable civil rights activists like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks have walked the halls.
I think this house kind of went unnoticed. I think I've met a lot of people who have lived in Savannah their whole life and said, the Kiah House, what's that? They didn't even know it existed. So I think it's important that since this property sat in probate for so long, it kind of was forgotten about.
The Historic Savannah Foundation bought the home last year. Since then, they've been looking for a buyer, but not just anyone. They want someone who will preserve it and invest a lot of money into it.
But could be upwards of $700,000, could be more, could be less, we really don't know. But really we're looking for someone who could potentially do a project of that maybe 700 or more mark.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson says whoever buys the home should respect its history.
This was not only a museum, it was also a home. And so I think that anyone who purchases it should be someone that respects that. Obviously, there is some opportunities for some institutional use there. Certainly the restoration of the house in a way that is consistent with what it looked like when Virginia Kiah was there.
Now, the vetting process for this home is a bit more thorough. Before a potential buyer can even look at the home, they'll have to prove they've restored historic properties in the past on a similar scale. Joseph Leonard, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Joseph, thank you.